Morning we're planting tomatoes. So some preparatory work that we've done prior to this morning, we have done a soil sample. We've also, to check pH, we've also dug in some farmyard manure back in February. Alright, and this morning I've also just applied a base dressing of this organic fertilizer here, 678. Okay, it's a organic chicken manure, and I'm just going to fork that in. Soil is a bit dry in the top layer, very warm morning this morning, so I'm just going to dig in this, fork in this dressing. So we're planting a few varieties. The first variety that's going into this morning is a yellow cherry type, and we are going to the way in which we tend to train tomatoes here is we like to, I'm just going to grab my trowel, we like to use, we grow them up a combination of canes and twines, and we treat them, we take off any side shoots. We'll be doing that later on. We'll be doing another class on that later on in the year. So firstly, these have been grown since April, bit late getting them in, and been grown. We grow them into these slightly bigger modular trays, and we'll transplant them direct. Now they're getting a bit hungry, as you can see. A few of the lower leaves are yellow, bit of slowest on the leaf, but they'll recover fine. So what I'm just going to do, dig a hole twice the size. Dig a hole twice the size. Just tease out these base roots, like so. And then I'm just going to wrap this line, which is connected to the top of the tunnel, underneath the root. I'm going to plant them a slightly bit deeper, so there's no harm with tomatoes. You can go slightly bit deeper than where they have been planted previously. Alright, firm it in, and then I'm going to add to that a cane. The reason I add the cane, on the inside, I'll just be careful of the plastic. The reason I add the cane is over time that cane will just wrap around the plant like so, and I just keep wrapping it around the cane like this, wrapped around at the top, and just as they get top heavy, it'll fasten them in nicely. Next up, a feed of water. Give them a good dousing. They have been watered prior to planting, but all that water will get sucked out when it goes into the dry soil. So give them a good feed of water. So let that soak down, and we'll continue with our next plant. We start training and pruning these in about the next 4 to 5 weeks.